Hello, beauty. I am so excited for this phase of Embodied Spring. In this phase of Embodied Spring, I'll be sharing how true feminine power emerges not from force, but from a deep connection to your body's wisdom. Most women learn that power comes from outside things, like a fancy job title or being able to control situations and people, but feminine power works differently. Instead of pushing outward, it flows naturally from the inside. So let's start by understanding what power means from a feminine embodiment lens. Feminine power isn't about domination or control. It's not about being louder or more forceful than others in the room. It's about having a deep connection to the wisdom centers of your body. And when I speak of feminine power, I'm talking about the capacity to remain connected to yourself while being fully expressed in the world. It's the ability to know what's true for you and act from that knowing, regardless of the external pressure or expectations around you. And what I really want you to know is that this power lives in your body, not in your mind. You can't think your way into this type of power. You must embody it through sensation and presence. And here's what's fascinating. The more you try to force power through external validation, achievements, or control, the less authentic power you'll actually have. Feminine power isn't about how much you can do or how much you can control. It's about how deeply you can feel and stay connected to your truth while continuing to take action. This embodied power is what we'll actually be cultivating together today in this transmission. And we'll start by breaking down the two main power centers. Both offer a unique quality of power that, when integrated, can create genuine feminine confidence. So the first power center is your womb. Whether you physically have a womb or not, the lower belly contains a powerful energetic center that provides a great deal of support to you as a woman. This is your center of knowing, of creating, and of primal wisdom. Many women have disconnected from this center because of trauma, cultural messaging, or a lack of awareness in general in this space. Yet this is where much of your natural power resides, in your capacity to create and to hold life force energy. So let's offer a little practice now to reconnect you with this center. Place your hands over your lower belly, about 2 inches below your navel, and take several deep breaths, allowing this awareness to drop from your head into the space. Feel the warmth of your hands activating the center. And as you breathe, ask yourself a question that you've been struggling with. And rather than trying to figure it out with like an answer in your mind, simply notice what sensations, images, or other things emerge from your womb space. This practice of womb listening reconnects you to your power center that knows without needing to analyze or figure things out. It's a direct line, like the direct line to your intuitive powers as a woman. So try bringing awareness to the center when you need to make an important decision. You feel scattered or disconnected from yourself, you're about to speak up in a challenging situation, or you want to create something new in your life. Okay, now for the second feminine power center. Can you guess? It's your heart, my love. The heart is your source of authentic connection, both to yourself and to others. Many women have been taught that sensitivity is a weakness, but in reality, your heart's capacity to feel and to feel deeply is a tremendous source of power. When you speak and act from an open, connected heart, you bring a quality of presence that is both gentle and resilient. So try this practice to activate your heart power. Place one hand on your heart, take several deep breaths, and breathe into the space. And imagine your breath as a warm light filling your chest. Now recall a moment when you felt completely aligned with your truth while remaining open-hearted. Perhaps a time where you set a boundary with a loved one or spoke a difficult truth with compassion specifically. Feel the sensations of this in your body. Notice how it can both have like a quality of strength and openness. This heart-centered power allows you to remain connected to others while honoring your boundaries, speak truth without creating unnecessary harm, and stay open even in challenging situations. Now, true feminine power emerges when these centers of the womb and the heart align and work together. This integration creates a column of power that runs through the center of your body, allowing wisdom to flow freely, both through knowing, feeling, and expressing. So try this practice now to integrate the two power centers. Start by either standing or sitting with your spine relaxed and straight. Place one hand on your lower belly and one hand on your heart, and take several deep breaths, feeling the connection between these centers. Imagine a warm current of energy flowing between your womb and your heart. Now extend this current up through your throat, because that's the final part, right? This expression. You want to speak from an aligned space. And what I want you to do with your hand on your heart and your womb, I want you to say, I am a powerful woman. From this aligned space, speak a truth. I am a powerful woman. With regular practice, this connection becomes more natural and accessible. And now, for a little bonus, here are 5 additional power practices for everyday life. The first one is the power posture. So several times a day, just take a moment and stand or sit in aligned presence. Feel your feet connected to the earth, your spine long, with your heart and your womb open and connected. Simply standing in embodied alignment for 30 to 60 seconds changes your biochemistry and reconnects you back to your power. Do not sleep on this one. The second one is the power pause. Before important decisions or conversations, take a moment to place one hand on your womb and one hand on your heart. Feel this connection between the two centers and ask, what does my power know about this situation? Listen before going forward. It's as simple as that. And then boundary anchoring. This one is really great when setting boundaries, which, by the way, is a healthy expression of power. See if you can stay anchored in your two centers. Notice how boundaries can be both firm and compassionate when expressed from this type of feminine alignment. And then power reflection. This is really great if you're wanting to cultivate this for yourself. Each evening, acknowledge one moment during the day when you expressed your power authentically. This might be speaking up, right? So when you're speaking your power authentically, this might be speaking up or remaining silent when appropriate, or creating something new. And as we complete this transmission on power, I want you to recognize that as a woman, you have been taught many distorted messages about power, that it's not feminine, that it's dangerous sometimes, that it'll make you unlovable or undesirable as a partner. And I want you to know that these messages have created a lot of confusion about what it means to be both feminine and powerful. And naturally, most women end up rejecting their power or expressing it in a masculine way. And the journey to embodied feminine power is about coming home to your body, specifically these two centers of the heart and the womb, and moving from those spaces. It's this type of power that makes you inherently magnetic as a feminine being. Begin with just one practice that stood out to you today. Notice what shifts when you connect to your power through your body instead of your mind or instead of forcing it. Your feminine body, my love, has always known how to access this power. She's just been waiting for you to remember. So enjoy practicing these power practices, and I'll see you for the next transmission.